counted up, my father and I recently counted up, I think we're 8th generation in this area.
I've been in this house since 1953. In '61, when Virginia and I got married, my parents built the house that's down on the corner down here south.
"75% of the land in the United States is classified as non-metropolitan, but in those areas resides only 17% of the population. In the millions of towns of rural America, each isolated by vast expanses of field and space, time runs slower. Each town so similar, yet with its own cast of characters, its own story, its own triumphs and failures and ongoing tribulations. Each its own world, isolated from and all but irrelevant to all those outside."
This is home. This is home. My dad came here in 1913 and progressed from shucking corn by hand to eventually renting a farm, and then rented the bigger farm over Sedoras in 1924 and lived there until we moved over here in '53. Everybody knows everybody. It's not, you drive down the road, you always throw up your hand and wave because it's somebody you probably know. And if anything happens, neighbors always step in to help out. For a lot of times in big cities, neighbors don't even know each other.
It's a fantastic place to grow up. You have room to breathe and move and play and feel safe, but yet you have the conveniences of the city, you might say. Pollution is not a problem. Garbage is not a problem. I couldn't think of a better place to live and raise children and grow up and make a living also. In Tolono, I used to know a majority of people in Tolono. I can't say that's true today at all.
Even in places where time moves slow, the winds of change blow inevitably onwards.
There's, this day and time, there's so much moving around, and with jobs like that, Walmart has a bearing on small towns.
When large businesses like Walmart, for example, build just 5 miles away, it really hurt the hardware store, the grocery store, and they slowly, people didn't use them, so we lost them.
Small towns, it's hard to support a business like that. The church attending is way down. Way down. The country is just not churched anymore like it used to be, and I think that's bad.
And in this business, if you don't have faith, you're going to be hurting.
To live, die, and rest beside one's fathers. To freely move under the great open sky. To march both with time and against it, keeping old traditions strong while moving into the future, is to experience life in Smalltown, USA.